Into game time, 8 games on the slate, and we just witnessed an absolutely wild finish involving the Chicago Bulls. We're going to break it all down in a second, but first, let's talk about what we just saw. Lauren Javara, Wesley Matthews, Dennis Scott. What did we just witness? That was unreal. A game filled with one improbable play after another. A chaotic sequence of events where momentum shifted by the second. We saw a game winner from a guy not exactly known for knocking down clutch three-pointers, a costly turnover from one of the greatest playmakers in NBA history, and a massive shot from Austin Reeves that kept hope alive. And then, just when you thought it was over, the unthinkable happened. If Jared was working tonight, he'd say it himself. That was crunch time in its purest form. When the ball left Josh Giddey's hands, you had to think, no way this is going in. And yet, it was nothing but net. Absolutely incredible. The Chicago Bulls are doing something special right now. They've now won 4 straight games in 9 of their last 11, positioning themselves as a legitimate force in the Eastern Conference. The way they are playing, the confidence they are showing. This is a team that has figured something out at exactly the right time. Kobe White was electric with 26 points, while Josh Giddey delivered an effortless triple-double with 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists on 50% shooting from the field. And yet, for the Lakers, this loss stings badly. The immediate reaction? Devastation. That's the only way to describe it. Up 5 with 12 seconds left. The game seemed in hand. But in the NBA, nothing is certain until that final buzzer sounds. The question was raised, should they have called a timeout to advance the ball? In hindsight, perhaps, but in the moment, they trusted their personnel to execute. It just didn't happen. There was still time to call it. But the decision was made to let the play unfold. They just didn't execute, and it cost them. This isn't the first time this season the Lakers have let one slip away late. It's the third gut-wrenching loss like this. The Atlanta game, they had it won. Tonight, another one. These types of losses happen over the course of an 82-game season, but they're piling up at the worst possible time. The Lakers aren't in a position to feel sorry for themselves, and they know it. That's the reality. They got their own buzzer beater win last night in Indiana, courtesy of LeBron James. Tonight, the heartbreak swung the other way. That's how this league works. Losing a game like this kind of loss lingers. It's the kind of defeat that keeps you up at night, replaying every mistake, every missed opportunity. When it happens to a team with championship aspirations, the scrutiny intensifies. You take one misstep, and suddenly you're on the wrong end of history. LeBron James, one of the greatest decision-makers in NBA history, turned the ball over in a crucial moment. That's not something you see every day. But that's the NBA. No one is immune to these moments. This league is unforgiving. For the Lakers, it's about responding. They've lost quite a few games recently, and while they're still playing a high-level brand of basketball, they need to find their rhythm at the right time. The same mistakes keep showing up, and that's a concern. Their defense, particularly in late-game situations, has been an issue. The Chicago Bulls are no longer giving games away the way they were earlier in the season. They're making plays when it matters. They're getting stops. They found consistency, and it's paying off. The Bulls' turnaround isn't an accident. They've locked in defensively, allowing them to get out in transition and generate easy offense. They're getting production across the board. Their young core is stepping up, and they're finally capitalizing on their talent. This is a team that, despite being 9th in the East, has secured a play-in spot and is trending in the right direction. They're establishing a winning culture, and that's crucial for a young, developing team. On the other side, the Lakers are searching for answers. Luka Doncic, speaking post-game, didn't hold back. He admitted this one hurt. When you have a game in hand and let it slip away, it stings, especially on the second night of a back-to-back. The challenge now? Flushing this loss and moving forward. They have another game in 2 days against Memphis, and they can't let this loss carry over. The focus has to shift immediately. Doncic knows that, but processing a defeat like this isn't easy. LeBron James has been playing at an elite level, even reinventing himself, spending more time off the ball, running in transition, playing more as a 4. But the glaring issue in these last few games? Opponents are attacking Luka Doncic defensively. That's been a trend. Teams are hunting him in key moments. Tyrese Halliburton targeted him late in the game against Indiana. Tonight, Chicago did the same thing, creating easy scoring opportunities. Last year in Dallas, Doncic had rim protectors behind him. In Los Angeles, it's a different story. They don't have the same kind of defensive anchor to cover for him, and teams are exploiting that. LeBron and Luka will create a fence. That's not the issue. But to win in the postseason, to survive a 7-game series against elite competition, they have to be better defensively. Right now, teams are exposing their vulnerabilities, and it's costing them games. The Lakers are running out of time to figure it out.